question?
Oh, I love weird questions.
Can you explain the Bunny Museum video? Kind of surreal. Don't really know what's going on. It seems
Oh, can I explain the Bunny Museum commercial?
Yeah, is it what it is? It's kind of just like this.
It kind of is what it is, but I will explain it. Yeah. Has anyone seen this? Has anyone seen the Bunny Museum commercial? Okay, you should actually look at it because it's really weird. The Bunny Museum is a real place in Pasadena. It is the world's largest private collection of bunnies. Go to the website, it's a name about it. And a friend of mine, who's my producing partner, this guy called Josh Waller, was preparing for a screening of a project that he did with his brother, and he wanted his friends to make commercials or ads or little mini shorts to sort of add to the program for the screening. And he wanted me to direct one, which I didn't end up doing, but he was like, I've got this idea. He's like, check out this website, it's gonna blow your mind. And I go to this website, and it's for the Bunny Museum. And there's all sorts of interesting things, one of which is a list of clues that you can give your friends to surprise them about taking them to the Bunny Museum. And let me tell you, these clues barely relate to the museum. Clues like terrific. How the fuck does that relate? Magical, so on and so forth. So he was like, we need to shoot a commercial for this museum. And by the way, the folks that run the museum, it's a couple. The way this whole thing started was, it was Valentine's Day, and the husband gave to the wife a bunny rather than what you typically give at Valentine's Day. And it then set off their life's obsession. They have live bunnies, as well as every derivation of bunny you can possibly imagine, and cats. And they also freeze-dry their bunnies when they die. And they had a couple in the freezer waiting freeze-drying while we were there. So we shot 3 versions of a commercial, one of which actually employs the clues that you can tell your friends to surprise them. Do check it out. I'm really proud of it. And when I got there, I had this weird little sweater that I wore, and I got there and I was like, oh, I think I need to have weird facial hair for this. And I shaved. I didn't have a razor, and I asked the woman, it was actually the husband because the wife was away, so I haven't met her yet, but the husband, I said, do you happen to have any shaving implements in your bathroom that are clean? And he had some unused razors that looked great, so it was like a 2-razor, and it was really shitty. So like rudimentally shaved most of my face off, and then left just a little bit of a mustache. Oh man, fond memories.
One more, we'll go over here.
Hello.
Hi.
It's been on my bucket list to meet a hobbit, so thank you.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
I was pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. That was really all mine. I was wondering, how is it different preparing for a voice role like Red vs. Blue or Happy Feet compared to a live-action role like Flipper or Back to the Future 2?
It's different in the sense that you're not at all thinking about yourself physically or visually, you know? So much of what goes into playing a character is what you're going to do in a physical space and how you behave physically, and also how you look. Wardrobe plays a large part of that. So all of that is removed from the process when thinking about a character when it's just the voice. Beyond that, I think it's relatively similar. Understanding who the character is, how the character speaks. You know, in some ways, you have a little bit more of a challenge to convey so much that you can't do physically. So, you know, as an actor, sometimes you can convey a lot without saying anything. As an animated character playing, you know, using your voice, you have to convey a lot more vocally than you normally would have to. So it's a funny little, the scales are sort of tipped in different directions for different qualities. But I love it. I mean, I love animation, so it's fun for me and gratifying for me to play a character and then see it come to life. There's a new miniseries that I just did called Over the Garden Wall that's going to be on Cartoon Network that I'm really excited about. One of the creative directors from Adventure Time created it. And by the way, I'm real late to the party, y'all, but I just started watching Adventure Time. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's one of the greatest things. I thought, because so many friends love the show, and I've been hearing about it so much, and it kind of hit like a fever pitch because I kept hearing about it, kept hearing about it, and then I was doing the voice of this video game called Broken Age. If y'all haven't played that, it's great. And the creator of Adventure Time was at the recording studio, so I'm like, okay, this is a sign. I need to finally see this. So I sat down and found it on Netflix and just watched 6 episodes in a row. And I was like, man, I thought I was going to be disappointed, because sometimes if you have anticipation for something, like the build up, you're like, oh, what's all this fuss about? Fuck. It's so great, and it's so weird, and I can't believe it's made for kids. It's just, there's so many subtle things in there that are, it's like being stoned. It really is. It's like being on some kind of hallucinogenic drug. It's just great.
Well, it was great sharing the stage.
Thank
Is
you.
there anything you want to say to the crowd before we depart?
Guys, I wish we had more time together. I really enjoy this. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did.